Hi everyone, just want to share a little bit of news with you. From Australia, Muslim destroys little girl's genitals, says something even sicker while doing it. Between 2009 and 2012, a retired nurse in Australia performed female genital mutilation on two sisters, now aged 10 and 12, on behalf of their twisted, fricked up Muslim mother. Both ceremonies involved the girls lying down in a bed, naked from the waist down, while the nurse snipped off their external genitalia. During the ceremony for the older sister, her grandmother reportedly read prayers from the Quran. Even worse, according to The Guardian, an innocent child was told by her mother to imagine she was a princess in a garden. Good news is that both the retired nurse and the Muslim mother, as well as the local spiritual leader who took part in the ceremonies, were found guilty this week in what was the nation's first prosecution of female genital mutilation, and each faces up to 7 years in prison. Hooray! Now they should snip their tongues off so they don't bitch about it. All three women were granted bail despite the outcry from prosecutors who demanded that they would be held until their sentencing on February 5, 2016. The problem was that the women presented a high flight risk. All three have already been caught traveling overseas several times during the course of the trial. According to local detective Sergeant Eugene Steck, the nurse presents an even higher risk. She's a senior member of the Woody Bora community and has a great network and respect to that community. He explained in court, "There is a network of Orthodox followers who fully support the female genital mutilation, and the fact that she had been convicted only enhances that they would do anything to protect her and assist her in fleeing." Oh yes, you read that right. These Islamists, similar to their Islamic State group counterparts, actually look up to the nurse because of what she did to the poor girls. We, however, do not. If we could have our way, we'd toss all three women in prison today and throw away the key. Do you think these women deserve more than just 7 years in prison? I think so. There's another story here. I'm going to also leave the link in the box just to share with you. The day I saw 248 girls suffering genital mutilation. And she was a journalist. She was in Indonesia, and she was 6 months pregnant. It took her a very long time to share what she saw. But I'm just going to leave this link in the box so you guys could just read it and find out a little more about how brutal this is. Well, I think it's just downright disgusting. And it's men. It's control. It's men's control of women. And no matter what, they're just going to keep it going and going and going. It's disgusting and wrong. Also, what I wanted to say was, I look at this picture quite closely, and if you notice, like down here, her feet are showing. She's got open-toed, open toes. Her feet are showing. She's got closed-toed. But mostly in the Muslim world, the ones that really practice the Muslim way are not allowed to even show their feet. They're wearing different color here. This is like a dress suit. So, yeah, I mean, this is in Indonesia. But when you go and look at the other places, I mean, they're way too underdressed here. Usually it's head to toe, only showing eyes, and that's more just control. If they don't have their genital parts, they won't have the desire to cheat. Muslim men, I tell you, if you're born with it, you should have it. That's your part. You're born with it. It shouldn't be snipped away. I don't believe in male circumcision either. That's just me. I think if you're born with it, that's what you were supposed to have. Frickin' deal with it. They do it for, they say, health a long time ago, but it has nothing to do with health. It has to do with looks, attractiveness on a male. And, you know, that's not the thing. I mean, love is supposed to be love. If you're attracted to somebody, that shouldn't matter. Anyway, I don't believe in this female genital mutilation shit. You know, I mean, who should take away a right of somebody's to have pleasure with their husband? You know, it's just not right. And I would never do this to a daughter nor a son. These people just gotta be out of their fucking mind. I know I'm not supposed to say that on here, but anyway. Thanks for watching.